Gauteng Education MEC Matome Chiloane has officially announced the dates and process for the 2025 online admission for grades 1 and 8. Watching those developments is our reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa, who joins us now live from Midrand. And Mbalenhle, it's amazing that we're already speaking about 2025. Where has the year gone? What are the days looking like?
Well, certainly the briefing has just concluded just a few moments ago, where certain issues were really outlined and certain issues were and details were given to parents of those who will have children going to grade 1 or grade 8 next year. Now, there was clarity given in regard to who should apply using this process, and those people or those parents are the parents of those particularly of children going to grade 1 and grade 8 and no in-betweens. And now we understand that, internet as well as internet cafes have also come up, and because certain parents do not have access to the internet, they have set aside, and that is the provincial government setting aside 80 facilities within and around the province to ensure that those without those without internet at home are able to use those facilities and walk-in facilities in order to apply. Now, I'm joined by the DG, not the DG, the HOD, who's going to give us a better understanding as to what exactly is going to happen. Now, there have been a number of challenges, and this period has always been marred by challenges and unhappiness from parents. What would you say this time around? Do you think we're going to see less challenges and less technical errors? And what have you done in order to, minimize those this time around?
Thank you very much, Mbali. I must start by saying that today, as the Department of Gauteng Education, we are proud to be launching the admission process for 2025 for grade 1 and grade 8. And we are launching this particular admission process with pride, given the fact that we have improved the system. This is the 9th year that the system is in place, and every year we ensure that we are on a continuous process of improving the system, increasing its capacity, and ensuring that it doesn't crash. And I can confirm that this particular system for 2024, in preparing for 2025, can take multiple entries without fail, and our parents will have access to it all the time. As far as connectivity is concerned, as you indicated, yes, we've got 80 walk-in centers across the province, but all our schools are open for parents to go and utilize IT services in those schools to ensure that they can have access to this admission process. Therefore, the issue of data or connectivity should not be a problem, because we've got a school everywhere where parents can walk in and go and connect.
Okay. Now, one of the issues here is that there are parents who have felt that this online system has taken away their freedom of choice, and that freedom of choice being the choice to choose which school their child can go to, because it seems as though they apply to one school and they are then their child is then placed in a different school, which has caused unhappiness. What do you say to parents about that?
Thank you very much. The rights of parents will also always be respected. We believe that the system was introduced to bring some efficiencies and fairness into the admission process. At the moment, the placement is not left to the discretion of the principal. The system automatically will place learners based on the choices by parents. Our system provides for a parent to choose 5 different schools, and a system will automatically place you to your preferred school, depending whether the first school is still available, the second one, the third one, up to the 5th school. Therefore, we still believe that the parents' right are respected, and the parents still have the choice to choose their preferred schools. Hence, we give them 5 options to choose, and in this particular case, they are not at the discretion of a principal of a school who chooses who to take into the school. The system is automatically placing learners on the basis of the criteria which has been set.
Okay. Now, the other issue that came up during the briefing is that of people, well, the HODs, rather, the school governing bodies, yes, the school governing bodies have taken it upon themselves to strengthen the checks and balances at the different schools and to ensure that the details that are provided by schools, like the address of the child and so on, they will be going out to verify if, you know, the address provided on the system is that of is indeed the primary resident of the child. Why have those schools taken that initiative?
Thank you very much. One of the challenges of the system over the years has been validity of the home address. And we know that some of the applicants utilize home addresses which did not belong to them. And now we've got a verification on the system of the home address which specifies where you live. But SGBs are governors in the schools. Therefore, there are efforts in ensuring that they verify the home address and the owners of those houses where the address has been utilized is welcome. It will add another layer of verification. And as a department, we are quite pleased that the SGBs are now coming on board to ensure that they assist the department and the admission system in the verification of the home addresses, because that's a key criteria of placement. Learners are placed to the closest school to their home. Therefore, if the home address is not verified, we may place learners who are not necessarily within the feeder zone of that particular school admission process.
Now, when it comes to the building of schools, you know, and overcrowding at schools, we heard the MEC speaking about overcrowding and a target being set to build a number of schools and to ensure that they do ultimately turn into brick and mortar schools. However, there's also a report that has come out on the school, the construction of the school in Maibuye. Your thoughts and your comments on that report and how you feel about the completion of the construction of that school.
Yeah, the Gauteng Department of Education is always on course in ensuring that there's enough capacity to accommodate learners in terms of classrooms. And we are providing capacity in 4 ways. One, through the mobiles, brick and mortar schools. The second one is through self-built classrooms in existing schools. And then the third one is satellite schools. And where there's no option of building, we also provide mobiles to ensure that we can accommodate all learners who are compliant and are residents of Gauteng. As far as Maibuye project is concerned, I can confirm that as we speak, the Maibuye Primary School, our smart school, is operational and learners are enjoying that particular facility. It took long. But ultimately in January this year we launched the school and the learners moved from a mobile school into this brick and mortar smart school and it's running. And we are aware that Public Protector issued a report on Maibuye given the delays and budget overruns. There are a number of departments who are cited in that particular report, but focusing on Gauteng Department of Education specifically, there are recommendations which we are supposed to respond to within 30 days of the receipt of that particular report. Well, we're still within the time frames. We will respond to that because one of the requirements is for us to give guarantees and communication to our provincial treasury in terms of avoiding cost overrun on infrastructure projects, and that we will do, including other recommendations, and then thereafter we'll give a report to Public Protector. But I must say, as a Department of Education, we welcome the report, and we believe that the report will ensure that the budget which is allocated to government departments is utilized efficiently and the projects are completed on time.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. There you have it. That is the Department of Education in Gauteng, HOD, speaking to us on the launch of that online system. Now, we understand that the online system will be open as of the 11th of July until the 12th of August. And this is the time that they will have this is the time that will be given and allocated to parents seeking to find placement for their children for the 2025 financial year, schooling year rather.